What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron. Tonight in Eternal Evolution, we are going to be talking about Mirage Space. Put together a team today that had some pretty good luck, cleared all the way up through level 9 hard, which has given you an increased chance here to get the legendary materials, which is always good for your account. So I'm going to talk about that team and the strategy I used in just 1 minute. But first of all, we're going to talk about today's sponsor for the video, Aptoide. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I'm a big fan of Aptoide because it is completely free to download and gives you bonuses on every purchase you make in-game, as long as it's not a top-up. So as you go in the store here, you see something you really like. You're trying to get the SP Hero Caraxia and you want these Astral cards. So all you're going to do is, using the links below, you're going to download Aptoide. You're going to pair it with your AppCoins wallet, which you're going to make sure you put the veteran promo code in. That way you're going to get an extra 5% on your purchases. And then you're just going to make the purchase that you would have made anyway. And then you're going to get a bonus on that purchase, which is amazing. It's completely for free. And just a reminder that September 7th is going to be a bonus day. So you're going to get an added bonus return for all your purchases. So that's September 7th and September 19th. So watch those days specifically if you're going to make your purchases. So if you're spending money in this game, again, Aptoide is an absolute no-brainer. It gives you bonus on your purchases for absolutely no investment back. It's an amazing deal. So make sure if you guys are spending, you're using Aptoide. All right, so here is the team and the strategy I am using to get level 9 of Mirage Space down. For the first portion of it, let's get my face out of the way. We got Nord up front with Miranda and Rez in the middle, and then Jaina and Ravenna, I almost forgot her name there for a minute, in the back. And you'll see, I'll show you as we go, like my Jaina is not even immortal. That's not necessary for this strategy to work. So you can do this with a little bit lower of a Jaina. And then for the summoner portion, which is actually the way easier portion, this I do in auto. I have Dorali and Sif in front with Ampu and Daniel in the middle with Sorvali holding up the back. So I will show you my team real quick before we go into the strat. Let's go ahead and pull up our energy here because they are the heroes. Nord is EX30, but he's only legendary here, and or extraordinary. And I do have him in Marauder gear, which is key, helps keep him alive. Like I said, Jaina is just at legendary 4. She's not even immortal, so she doesn't even have the most damage that she can output by far. And then Ravenna is immortal +1. She's rocking, what is that? The Surge and Sun Signet. And I guess I forgot. What is Jaina rocking? Jaina is rocking Surge and Sun Signet as well. Ravenna is EX20. So those are the keys. I guess we'll go ahead and throw up Rez there real quick too. What do we got for Rez? He's fully evolved. And he is rocking the Resonant and Vigorous set. And then Miranda. Why do I keep clicking out? I'm trying to show you guys everybody. My brain is not functioning at a high level today. I used all of it to come up with this strat, and that's been about it. She is Immortal 0. She is just EX20. And she is rocking Resonant and Vigorous gear as well. Alright, so there we go. There's the strat. Why am I continuing to click? I told you guys, stick with me. I'm barely functioning. So here we go. Mirage Space, level 9. Alright, so here is the team, and I'll go ahead and move my face so I'm not blocking those. We have our team set up. I'm using a Flowing Rune, level 60 here, a Prism Amulet just for the base stats, and a Horn of Healing just for the base stats. And we also have a Grace, which gives some decent bonuses to the back row and middle row, and then Jaina 2, which is not too shabby. So here's the strategy. We want to put Nord and Rez on manual, because all we're going to do is use Rez to feed Nord. And Nord is going to use his ultimate to walk right into the heart of the summoners and get rid of Daniel and Ampu as quickly as humanly possible. Because they will absolutely wreck all these squishy energy heroes at the back. So we're just going to keep feeding. If we're lucky here, we get Muka. Oh, Muka jumped right as Nord went. Bad timing. We almost got Muka before he even went, which would have been amazing. Alright, come on, Rez. Let's get Nord back up and running, please. There we go. There we go. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, see, that Ampu AoE is just absolutely brutal. Keep him firing, keep him firing. Alright, so now we can throw it on auto just to wrap this out. So that is the first portion of it, which I think is by far the hardest portion, whether that's just because my energy team isn't quite as stacked. But my summoner lineup with Sif and Dorali and Ampu and Daniel and Sorvali absolutely wreck Reaper Deca. And I think Sif is a giant part of that, just because Sif is running with, like, what, 6 summons at any point? Because Gobo, the big boy, counts as 3. She's usually got at least 2 pebbles up, sometimes 3. So all those little daggers Reaper's throwing out when he does his stun and dagger throw, I mean, they're hitting just a ton of summons now instead of your summoners. So really, really, really nice to have Sif in the team. And she's also doing the most damage typically. I also think it's funny that Dorali does a ton of damage here. Daniel does a ton, obviously, because it's Daniel. Daniel always does a ton. I also think it's great because Gobo dies a bunch throughout this encounter, and if you have Sif at EX30, Gobo keeps getting, like, bigger and bigger and bigger. So Gobo gets absolutely massive during this encounter. Look how big he is already, and he's about to die again. Yep, there he goes. So how big is he going to be this time? There he is. Look at the size of that. He's bigger than Reaper Deca, or Deka, or whatever now. Look at the size of that monster. He's like bigger than my image on the screen right now. So I'm just like barely outside of diamonds with this crew on damage, which is kind of a bummer, but hey, Sif brought me massively farther in this event, and I still think this summoning portion is easier than that first portion with the energy. So if you guys have a different energy lineup or a different strategy using energy, let me know. I also had, on the earlier levels, good luck with tanks. Tanks could not get me nearly as far in that first portion as that energy setup with Nord and Rez could. So if you guys have any other setups, please throw them in the comments section down below, because that information is just going to help out the community in general, and that's what these videos are all about. Coming up with different ways. Oh, I think we're going to smash diamonds here. Come on, guys. Get him. Get the diamonds. Got the diamonds. Beautiful. Yeah. If you guys have any other teams that work really well, please throw them in the comments section down below, because I am not the be-all, end-all of knowledge. So if you can help the community, do so. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.